What's going on, guys? Mitch here, and today we're taking a look at and unboxing this bad boy from my friends over at Magic Mind who provided this for me, as well as some other samples to take a look at and to show you guys on the channel, which is pretty cool. They are out of the States, and you know what? If there's a promo code that I have for it, it will be down low. But let's open this guy up and we're going to talk about Magic Mind. We can see on the cover here, we've got a couple of the ingredients. I believe there's 12 of them, and they're really advertising hard on this flow state. And what flow state is, we'll talk about, but basically it's kind of a way to think of it as like replacing a supercharged caffeinated feeling without having caffeine. So we're going to open this guy up. This is obviously a display case with a bunch of them in here. I think there's, 15 per case? And we're going to look at the bottles themselves, talk about it, and kind of take things from there. So as we can see right on the bottle, we kind of have some advertisements. Boost energy and focus, crush procrastination, elevate mental clarity, and I was right with 12 magical ingredients. Well, what are those magical ingredients? Well, they're on the website and obviously on the back of here. So we're going to kind of talk about that today, nothing too crazy. And I have actually had another case that I've been using for, a couple weeks now, and I can kind of talk about some of my experience in using these guys, because, you know, I'm a bit of a skeptic with this kind of stuff. You know, like, these shots are not cheap, and anytime, you know, someone tries to sell you, you know, the old, you know, you kind of get the vibe of, like, snake oil. Like, is it really doing anything, or what? After talking with a friend of mine who works in the supplement business, and he was kind of going over some of these with me. He goes, yeah, this seems like some real deal stuff. Like, these are all really trendy ingredients. And I've got this little card here that kind of comes with the case. I'm going to show you what this is, as I'm not going to basically read it off verbatim, but this is kind of what they're advertising. So you take it, shake it, breathe, drink. Obviously nothing too crazy there. I enjoy them better, actually. Refrigerated, so it says best enjoyed chilled, but refrigeration isn't necessary. Now, the shelf life on them, I believe, is like a year. What are they? 06, 29, 25. So I'm filming this mid-June right now. So I've got a full year on this case, which is pretty sweet. So not too worried about running out of them, but then again, it's always nice to have, you know, 6, 12 months to kind of go through it. Drink alongside your coffee, or solo if you're caffeine sensitive. So I guess I should kind of preface this by saying it started with the owner who, I think he was having like heart palpitations because he was just drinking too many cups of coffee. And, you know, the old saying, oh, there's got to be a better way. Well, I guess this is kind of what their better way is. They say they wrote the book on like mental clarity and all this stuff. And, you know, in conjunction with coffee, I find, you know, it seems to just like really promote kind of like a clarity. And I wouldn't say, you know, flow state. You know, you kind of get into it and enjoy it and try it. And, you know, I think it's best after you've kind of had a, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks consecutively. But I do notice when I start my day and I have it with my coffee, I do seem to just kind of be more alert when lunchtime comes around. So drink alongside coffee or tea, or sorry, whatever. There you go. Magic Insiders, subscribe. That's kind of how you control your subscription if you're into that. Say goodbye to feeling amped up and hello to feeling dialed in. A little GoPro term there, dialed in. And I would just say that's kind of just you're focused. You're hyper vigilant and aware, I guess, is kind of the feeling that it kind of gives you. So for focus, we'll talk about the ingredients, energy, and stress. And a couple of these, like my friend was telling me, are like really key terms right now in the vitamin business. So, and I apologize if I mess up the pronunciation on this. I'm not a chemist, I guess. So, so for focus, cetocholine, bacopa, monera, lion's mane mushroom. That's a bit of a trendy one right now, lion's mane. And let's see if I can pronounce this one, phosphatidylserine or whatever. No clue how to pronounce that. I apologize. For energy. Ceremonial matcha. So think of matcha right now. Like I do a lot of, my buddy Ben got me into the matcha tea stuff. And I've been doing like matcha lattes and dirty matchas and stuff on the espresso machine. So matcha is really, really good and really healthy. Cordyceps mushroom, Rhodiola rosea, and B12, B3, and B2 vitamins. Also super trendy. And for less stress, stress. Ashwagandha right now. Big in that business right now. Ashwagandha is huge. L-theanine and turmeric. Turmeric also very trendy in a lot of the smoothies and stuff. And then, oh, here we go. There's the story of the owner, of James Beshara, creator of the Magic Mind. So you can pause, read that kind of thing. And, you know, if it's something you're into, great. If not, you know, check out the website. I'm sure they've got all this stuff in detail and break down, focus, energy, less stress, and kind of go over each ingredient. I'm not going to obviously do that. That's not what I do. But I will be putting this to the test, obviously. I've had a couple weeks of them now. And so far, so good. You know, I seem to be able to focus a little bit better. I seem to be more clear, but I'm not hyped up or anything like that, which is all I really care about. And in terms of the shot itself, tastes fine. Kind of has a bit of a, you know, like a green kind of grapefruit, but it's also sweet and tropical. And, you know, really isn't bad. We can also see here on the label, if you want to pause and read all about that, kind of what's in every single one calorie-wise and whatnot, which is, I think it was like 20 calories or something. It's like next to nothing. But you can kind of see. So, organic matcha, green tea, filtered water, organic, ceremonial grade, blah, 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 agave. Maybe that's what I'm tasting. Passion fruit, natural vanilla, red beet, also very trendy right now. Potassium sorbate. So lots of good stuff. Feel free to visit the website, check them out. And if I do get a code, I will throw it below. If it does anything, great. If not, I guess thanks for stopping by. I will be doing a couple videos as well and some content with this. So look for it on Instagram. Look for probably a follow-up on YouTube, that kind of thing, to kind of just, you know, provide a little more experience and feedback as I've kind of experienced it a little bit more. But this is kind of the start. Wanted to do a quick shout out to those guys and appreciate them for finding me and providing this on their behalf and, you know, letting me try out something new. Because as you know, in the road cycling world, it's all about performance, and you know, you don't put crap in your body and expect good things out. So this isn't obviously going to performance enhance you that way, but just kind of provide a level of mental clarity and focus that you know, maybe might help you know, achieve your results in the gym or on the bike. So anything I'll take. Let's put it that way. All right, guys. Well, have yourself a fantastic week, and we will get back to regularly scheduled programming shortly. But I wanted to show you this, and we'll get back to her. All right. Have yourselves a fantastic week, and we'll talk soon. Peace.